I was coming to hour 2 with big P energy. Hello! Hello, everyone!
Big P energy, the first word spoken.
Welcome to Big P Energy.
We've
Yep.
got some big P energy here today.
Hi everybody, what's up nerds? Welcome back to Dice Dice Baby Ghosts of the Elements. This is episode 1010. This is probably the penultimate episode. The last episode will hopefully be next week, depending on what our happy heroes do.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh! 2 weeks from now, because next week we will be doing a one-shot. But in 2 weeks we will have the finale of Ghosts of the Elements. Do you guys remember where we last left off, anyone?
We had just finished killing the necromancer and saving some people and the zombies, and we came back to Lorbold. Is that right? Or Thorbold?
Lorbold.
It's Thorbold.
Thorbold. And we convinced him to, we bought passage on a ship with our money that we earned, and we're gonna head off to the air giants, I think.
Yeah, actually, you guys kept the money and you decided you're gonna wait a couple days.
Oh.
Because they would offer free transport. And you guys decided that, but you would have to wait until it became available, which would be 3 days from then. And you were gonna spend the money that you guys had earned on stuff at the basically the gift shop, or
That's it. I was gonna buy Hugh a magnet for his armor.
Yes, I love it. Like a little unicorn or something, or a squid.
Whatever you want.
We got a
Love it.
Groupon.
Oh yes, we have a Groupon.
We have a Groupon. Yes. So you guys decided that you were going to explore the WTC and find things to purchase, or just take some R&R before you make this big journey to the Cloud Giant Kingdom. And yeah, that's where we left off. With you guys, I will say that you guys got a long rest because you guys were all junked up. So the first night, you guys took a long rest. So if you haven't taken one in your character sheet, do so now, please.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Let's see. And you guys wake up in your little given rooms. You guys were given 3 rooms, so 2 of you had to share, or 4 of you had to share. You had to double up with 2 rooms. Don't know who doubled up with who. We can role play the night before if you want, or we can just continue on until this day.
So we had 3 rooms?
Yeah.
I assume Donald will insist on his own room, but I shouldn't make those character choices.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Talia doesn't care who she sleeps with.
Queen bed, non-smoking.
Yeah, absolutely. You I'm guessing probably Hugh would probably bunk with Talia. Talia,
Only if you are okay with it.
you still feel not as frequently as when you left the tomb with the flesh golem, but almost intermittently, every couple hours, you still feel like there's a fly circling your head occasionally and buzzing within your ear. But it's lessened for sure.
I think she'd eventually want to ask... Oh, she was running off to ask clerics to see if they could help with it.
Yep.
I think.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah. So you go see, you go to the cleric the infirmary, and you walk in, and you just see a plethora of, it looks like a series of cubicles and a roped off queue in front, sort of like the DMV. In each cubicle, you see a tortoise-like creature sitting.
Asher, don't do this.
Sitting, facing, looks like an arcane-like screen. The line itself is fairly long. There does look to be a ticket machine up there that you can pull to get a number, and it does have a magical, like, waiting number, now serving number at the top. And it's in 3 different languages. In front of you, you have about maybe 25 or so people with various wounds. I think you see a couple dead people in line, too, because they didn't get there quick enough. So that's kind of what you see.
She takes a number and, like, I don't know, starts doing weird monk exercises
All right.
in line like an obnoxious person. Like, she's, like, doing push-ups while all these sick people are being sick, and it's very, probably not good.
Okay. Yep, absolutely. It takes... It takes... Are you gonna wait through the line? Like a normal... After about an hour and a half, you are about a quarter of the way through the line. Do you continue to wait?
I think she'll wait, knowing that,
Okay.
like, the buzzing is getting better, not worse, right?
Yeah, it's getting better, but it's
So I
still
think-
there.
I think she's not the kind of person to push through.
Okay. Yeah, so it's almost dawn by the time you get there. And you get to the front and you just see a slow face turn towards you. And they go, "Insurance card?"
Fuck. She's gonna be like, I don't have one.
Oh, you
I
need to
don't-
file a 64-3 and then come back.
I think I'm cursed, though. And I don't think I have that much time.
Ma'am, we all don't have that much time.
Sort of cosmically.
She's gonna be like, what form was that?
64-B. That's what I said.
She's
think.
what? Yeah, that's fine.
Sure, that is
Can
what I
she,
said.
like, she's like, is there anything we can do to just bypass that so I can see someone faster? And she'll, like, give him a wink.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, because
Alright.
these are
Checking out-
basically OSHA.
Checking
And
out.
also, they're not horny.
It wasn't a horny wink, it was a, like, I'll give you money if you let me do
Um,
this. Oh, persuasion?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Only a 13.
A 13? Let's roll for this boy. Let's see what kind of mood he's in. I like, you know. Okay. He goes, he looks at you, or they look at you. Their eyes kind of narrow a little bit, and they go, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but if I give special, you know, treatment to you, I have to do it for everybody else in line."
Okay, could she make a quick perception check to see if they're, like, where people are getting treated when they get helped?
Is there anyone else in line currently?
Oh, yeah, there's...
Okay.
It's a never-ending revolving door of people coming in and
I thought
out.
the joke was there was no one else in line.
No, the joke is there's so many
Okay.
people in line that they're
Oh,
dying.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
So, like, is there, like, do they get taken from, like, some sort of medical person?
Yeah,
into
they're
another
pulled
room?
into a back room, and it looks like one of those doors, the sort of saloon-esque door that wobbles back and forth, and you see someone sitting on a table as a cleric is like waving, like holding an amulet and like waving their hand over somebody as the door closes. It's in the back right, but it is kind of locked behind the it is behind the desks.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there a place where she could go? Like, okay, she's gonna be like, "Thank you. This was a nightmare," and then she's gonna like walk around the corner and hopefully look for a place to be alone. And then she wants to, oh, does she want to do this? Are we just gonna let the evil bug take over? Maybe she could just become evil and she and Hugh could take over the world. That'd be pretty cool.
Whoa!
Let's see. Okay, I think she is gonna try to change shape and to look like just kind of like a generic person wearing generic cleric robes that like fit the aesthetic, using her shift move and her shape change.
Are you trying to like wear the robes that the clerics you saw in the room wearing, or just any clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So like the specific WTC like medical staff clothing, like you put on a pair of scrubs and you're like, I work here. All right.
And she just wants to have like a generic looking face, somebody, you know, and just kind of walk back there. Like, I am confident and this is what I do.
All right. All right. So go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. I haven't rolled with these dice and I just don't know which ones to pick, and it's so... I got a natural 20.
Yeah! Alright!
Teal sparkle for the win. Okay, so you said stealth, so it's a 23 total.
23. So, even though you made the most generic face possible, you must have hit the lottery, because as you are walking through the door, like someone notices like you and goes, "Oh, I didn't know Dr. Johnson was going to be here today." Apparently you made yourself look so much like a generic person that you look like one of the actual doctors that actually work here.
Dr. Johnson's gonna look for the break room and hope to find another doctor in said break room.
Yep, you go through the doors, you see a couple vending machines and 3 circular tables surrounded by stools. You see a dwarf and a gnome just sitting there, and they seem to be like having a drink. And this one guy's like, he's like, you know, I don't have the ability to grow back appendages until the next day. So they're coming and they're like, "Wah, I lost my arm. Why don't you fix it?" It's like, God damn, give me 24 hours at least. Oh, hey, Dr. Johnson, I thought you were out sick today. Taking a wink wink sick day.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I was supposed to be taking the day off, but I actually am sick. I think I might be cursed, and I need someone else's help with this because I don't seem to have the resources. I need a second opinion. And then as this person, she's going to tell them about the buzzing.
Oh. That's new.
And no one else could see it. I'm afraid I'm cursed or something. I don't know. You know how these people are. You know, they get so mad at you and then they just do who knows what.
Yeah, it's a strange curse. I don't think I've ever heard a curse like that before.
It might not be a curse. She's gonna kind of say, this person put their hand on me, and then I saw this face, and now I hear this fly.
They start going to work, examining you like any doctor would. They ask you a series of questions, you know, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't remember that. You smoked?" You know, and like, they ask you a series of questions, but I will say with your 20 stealth, you did good enough to fool them. They're looking you up and down, and they go, "Okay, so this person that put their hands on you, did they actually bestow a curse on you?"
No, I don't know.
Were they trying to hurt you?
I don't think they were trying to hurt me, but they were, we'll say, very sweet, but a little weird.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's a lot going on internally with this person, and it just, you know.
Well, I don't sense any. Well, I don't. I don't see a. I don't think you're cursed. I tried to remove the curse, but do you still hear the buzzing?
So I assume yes. Yes.
Yeah. She still hears the buzzing, faintly, but you still hear it. Like it's still the same level it was before. I mean, you said you saw a face.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't she see a tentacle? I might be mixing stuff up, but didn't she see like a face whenever?
Yeah, she saw like she saw his face, Cthulhu's face.
Cthulhu.
Do you tell them that?
I think she would describe it the way,
that it was described to her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They both look like confused, and they look back at you and they go, "I don't know anything about that. That sounds like some, I mean, eldritch warlock shit."
That's fair. Do you? I need your level with me here. Do you think I'm gonna die?
No, absolutely not. Has it been getting worse?
It's been getting better.
Oh,
but still concerning.
Yeah. I have seen some. Hold on, let me roll for them. Can use physical dice for this. My special die. Oh, okay. They go. The dwarf is like, I have no fucking clue. The gnome hops off and walks up and goes, "Huh. Well, maybe not physical, but mental." And he looks up at the dwarf, and the dwarf looks down at him and goes, "Oh." And the gnome circles you and goes, Yeah. I've heard of, like, being touched by things that you can't understand can temporarily cause some insanity issues. Like, hallucinations, things that aren't there, just little ticks that kind of stay with you.
Right.
I mean, for some people it goes away. For some people, they just have to learn to live with it.
So Talia just has fantasy tinnitus from now on.
Kinda. It's... I mean,
Hey,
you said it's been getting better. The only thing is with mental stuff like this, to heal your mind, it's no easy thing. It would take days.
Okay. She's gonna be like, "Well, thanks, guys. Real upstanding guys. Couldn't have asked for two better people to be in this break room. Probably good I took the day off. I'm gonna go back to my sick day."
1 second. And he goes and he grabs a potion. He's like, "Okay, here." And he hands it to you. He's like, "Drink this tonight before sleep. This might fix it, or
Okay.
it'll do nothing."
Great. She's gonna take it and say, "Thank you so much." And
Don't forget to we'll see you later, right? You're coming back?
yeah, definitely. Just gotta go get this buzzing is just driving me nuts, but
Oh, okay. Well, do your thing. We got surgery early tomorrow. Well, so by surgery I mean we just gotta lay on our hands,
and she doesn't like totally.
Yeah,
And it's like backing out of the room, like, okay, and then will casually walk back and then change back into herself.
Absolutely.
Once the coast is clear.
Yep. You make your way out of the infirmary and back to your room for the evening.
Can she take the potion to Tartarus and be like, "Can you tell me what this is?"
You find me charging in a janitor's closet like a Tesla. Let me see if I even have identify. I sure hope I do. I do. I can cast it ritually. It'll take 10 minutes.
Okay.
And Tartarus, Bender style, opens a door on his torso and is like, "All right." And he puts it in and then like slams it and it makes the noise of a microwave oven door.
Does it circulate?
Yeah, it does circulate. It goes, and the thing just like spins around.
Can't believe you have an
And
internal
Tartarus
latency
looks at you
rule.
and goes,
Talia sticks her head up to the window and is like, whoa, watching it spin.
he goes, "You are invading my personal space."
She's like, oh, sorry,
No, no problem. Hey, how is your day going?
She's like, do you know we need health insurance? Like, what the fuck?
I do not require health insurance. I simply require insurance.
It seems like that's probably a nightmare to get here, too.
Honestly, yeah, it's like the premiums are through the roof. Anyway, ding! And I open the door, and the potion pops out.
Potion of Greater
what
Restoration.
is it? Cool.
Yeah, just a potion of Greater Restoration.
Awesome.
It is a potion of greater restoration. Here you
Thank
go.
You are a scholar and a gentle automaton.
I
Gentle
I am
automaton.
quite those things. Domo arigato.
All right.
Cool. That's all. She just wanted to see if there was anything more serious going on. Again, if she does turn evil and whatever, you can just take over the world, and that's fine.
Absolutely. That is always an option to take over the world, apparently. Alright, so, you leave Tartarus, you head back to your room, which I'm guessing you share with somebody. Would you share it with Hugh, or would you share it with DJ Dynamic, since Tartarus is in a broom closet?
I'm truly, like, eyes rolled into the back of my head. Or, I guess, turned off. Just off.
Whichever. I would say probably let Hugh pick whoever he's most comfortable rooming with.
I don't really want to be alone, so the more the merrier.
I think we all three are actually in the same room, and one room is just.
Yeah, can we?
I think that's perfect.
You come into
And
the
then
room.
when Tartarus is done, she like tells him like, "Hey, we're in this room. Come hang out with us whenever you're done." And Donald, like in a king size 4-poster bed, just
You know how like some like hotels have the room that goes to the other room in the hotel room? Donald has that room, and then he opened up the doors to the adjoining room.
perfect.
So now you have two rooms.
He's
Donald.
only using the closet in there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So DJ Dynamic, Talia Bronte, and Tartarus and Hugh Man are all in one room in a giant cuddle puddle.
Can we build a fort?
Yeah.
Tartarus does sentry's rest, and he just stands like framed in the window, unmoving.
Yeah, that's not horrifying for anyone looking up at this building right now.
No.
Talia just goes to the other room and grabs every pillow and blanket to make a pillow/blanket fort. Maybe drag the mattress. Who knows?
Yes. Oh my god, that's gonna be a pain in the ass for them.
You find
Probably not.
you have to steal sheets from several different people's different rooms in order to make a massive fort. But I would say that you have pretty decent stealth. I will say that you could probably do that pretty easily. You make a giant pillow fort where currently Talia, Hugh Man, DJ Dynamic, and Tartarus is standing in the window. Talia Bronte, Hugh Man, and DJ Dynamic are sitting crisscross applesauce across from each other.
They've got one of those
Patty cake,
fortune teller
patty
things.
cake.
Yes.
Whisper. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the scene that's set right now.
So, what kind of music do you all like?
Are you
Heck no.
kidding me?
Like rock is great, but I really like tavern lo-fi. You know?
I'm a big fan of techno.
You're not there. You're in the window.
I just like the sound of caves and I don't know, but it
Human
feels
screams.
comforting when I hear some screaming, you know? So I guess Screamo is my kind of jam.
To be honest, I don't hate that for you.
Have you guys heard
Rock
All
on.
Time Low?
Brother.
Rock on.
Right in your ear,
Everyone.
Talia.
A buzz.
Yep.
So,
She swats at it. She's like, "Are we sure there's no bug?"
I don't think there's a bug.
Any
Maybe. I can check.
She's gonna look at Hugh and she's gonna be like, "Do you know anything?" Like, she's gonna ask Hugh about what happened, unless it seems to be like not going well. Ruining the
So-
Polo Fort vibe.
No, feel free. I'm always down to have real chats, bud.
She's gonna present you with your magnet of choice and say, "So I'm really glad you saved my life from that necromancer, but I do think this buzzing is like a side effect. Have you ever had it before?" And then, I kind of saw the face of this guy, and she's gonna describe Cthulhu and kind of just see what Hugh's reaction is.
I thought I was the only one.
Well, I think I only saw it because of you.
He is within me all the time. I hear him just speaking to me even now. He's just there, always looming, waiting,
Do you
controlling my thoughts.
like that? I know we had you like the company, but
I think it's a toxic, codependent relationship.
wow, that's very mature.
Well, I mean, it's actively happening, so that's the problem. So I can admit it's pretty. Ugh.
But the only way to recover from those sorts of relationships is to first realize you're in one. And if you don't want to be in one anymore, we could try to make steps to, stop it. If you want.
What if he hears this? I don't want him to hurt you. I can't let him hurt you guys.
Aw.
She doesn't know what to say. She's gonna pat Hugh on the shoulder and be like, we'll be alright. We don't want him to hurt you either.
I think he is me.
What? That?
I don't know.
Talia's making a face and looking at this this person with this unicorn magnet on their heavy plate and is just like, what is going on?
Well, at least a part of me. I don't know. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm gonna cry a little.
it's not dumb. It's not dumb. You're fine. Well, maybe not. You might not be fine, but we'll make sure you're fine, brother.
Brother! And he's gonna give you all a hug. He'll just open his arms for a hug and consensually wait.
Yes, no, that's totally fine. Talia will give you a
Yeah.
consensual
DJ
hug.
Dynamic will hug too.
Aw. That's a cute
Oh, party
image.
hug!
And then she's gonna be like, Donald, get off your fucking bed and come give us a hug. Artemis, get out of the window. You're being weird.
Group hug! Everybody come together as a party and hug!
Tartarus pretends he isn't fully aware in Sentry's Rest.
And Donald completely ignores it.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow. She screams at the both of you. I hope you get eaten by trolls in the woods, alright? Next time I'm not coming after you.
Sentry's
I'll
Rest.
always come after you.
Aw, that's so sweet. So
Donald.
with that, we'll. Anyone else want to do anything for the night? Donald, did you want to do anything?
Oh.
No. All right. So
I think DJ Dynamic would like to go to the armory to see if they have
absolutely.
or religious
Yeah.
place.
I would say that you guys can probably go the next day after sleeping.
Okay, gotcha.
After you take a long rest. You guys take a long rest.
Talia does take her potion just before bed to see if that does anything.
Okay. You take the potion, you go to sleep, you wake up, take a deep breath. You don't hear anything. Bzzz. Yep, still there. In fact, it got louder.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually,
Okay.
well, it got louder, and then as soon as you looked at Hugh, it's silenced.
Oh no. Is this like Cthulhu trying to talk to Talia? But she can't understand it, so it's just some fly buzzing around? Holy shit. Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, with that, you guys have the day. You guys can go do something. If you guys want to go shopping, you can. Otherwise, we can fast forward to when you guys get on the skyship. It's up to you.
What kind of shops are there?
There is an armory. There is a WTC specific gift shop. There is an infirmary, like barracks. There's a bar. There is a jeweler. Like anything that you would think that you could find, like in a town for adventurers, they probably have it. It'd be
I wanna look
easier
for,
for
like, spell scroll to copy into my spell book.
absolutely. They have a library, but they don't let people loose in the library. You have to ask for specific things. And
Okay.
they will be there while you look over the spell scroll and copy it into your spell book. What spell are you
Okay.
looking for? They have a list, which is the PHB list.
Okay. I don't have one in mind. So, could I save some money by having you roll randomly off of the level 3 spell list?
Sure. Just give me a second.
That'd be cool, like just like a grab bag level 3 spell. I don't
One of
even know
those
how many
mystery boxes or something like that.
I get like a loot box.
Spell scrolls to catch upon.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Let me, I have a spell scroll. I have a generator, so. Let's see.
Nice.
Let's see. Level. We'll say level 3. Alright, and. Okay. Water breathing.
Ooh, fuck yeah, very good. I like that a lot. Yeah, I go up, I pull the lever on the gachapon. Spell scroll pops out. Who's the attendant?
His name is Artius. He sits there and he's got like a plain face, long straight brown hair tied up into a ponytail, like crooked circular glasses, and he sits there and he goes, "Oh, hi there. I'll be your attendant today, and I'll just sit right here and just make sure that nothing goes wrong. Is that all right, sir?"
Fair enough. It is a very expensive scroll. And he unfurls it, clink, 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 comes down out of the gachapon. He picks it up, and he reads it, and he goes, "I do not breathe. However, my companions do. This may be quite useful."
Oh,
And he takes it to the workstation.
all right then.
and-
Yeah. Just go to one of the desks to the right. Just press the button, and it should fold out nicely for you. You do see
me
a
roll
series. Yeah. Go ahead, roll an Arcana for me.
23.
23. Yeah, easy enough. It takes you half the time it usually would to copy a spell into your spell book.
Cool. Very cool. I do that. And how much do I owe you?
For a level 3 spell, let's see. Let me just go into my. Let's say. That's a pretty uncommon. I'll say 200 gold.
How much is a platinum piece worth in gold? I don't know this.
10 gold. 100 gold. 10? 10 gold.
Then.
Yeah, 10 gold.
I only have 155. My apologies.
How long have you been a member here?
Really likes 48 hours.
Oh, yeah. You're a new guy. Well, do you have anything else that you could do for trade?
You could
Hmm.
also, like, as a monk, Talio's gonna buy some healing potions, but
I do.
She can give you gold if you want it.
No, that's fine. I open my door in my chest and I pull out Squid Face's spellbook, and I go,
Oh,
perhaps this will be useful in collateral.
uh, yeah. Can I see that?
Absolutely.
No.
He takes the book and he,
Not that I am in a position to barter, but I would
Oh.
appreciate the chance to
as
copy at least one scroll out of it before I hand it over.
as he
Is that
touches
fair?
it with his bare hands, you see. Let me roll.
Oh shit! I forgot this was like a cursed thing. Oh no!
Okay, that's pretty good. His wisdom is -2, though. That's not gonna be enough. Okay, you watch his eyes roll in the back of his head, and he starts, kind of shaking and backing away slowly from you. And then he starts to have a panic attack. He starts to mumble. What languages do you know?
I know. One second. I have it written down. Common, Elven, and Binary.
Okay. He starts speaking in a language that you don't understand. And he has a mini panic attack, breathes, and he passes out.
I check his vitals. Is he still alive?
He's alive.
Okay.
There's no one else in the room with you. He came in the room specifically so you could have privacy in the room.
I make very sure no one else is here, and then I take the spellbook back, knowing now that it is very dangerous. And then I pick him up extremely like inks, and like pop him on my shoulder, and I go, I go up to the wall, and I'm like, okay, fire exit, fire infirmary, and then I like learn where it is, and I take him to the infirmary.
You go into the infirmary and you see a series of desks along the wall and a rope. The same thing that Talia saw as you enter in, and you see a ticket number thing saying to take a ticket.
I don't take a ticket, and I walk right up to the counter and I go, "Excuse me, this man has been cursed."
And the turtle looks up at you and goes, "Oh, can I see your ticket?"
I did not have time to take a ticket. He has been cursed.
So have they, buddy. And he points behind you, and you see just a line of people. Like, some with, like, swords through the gut.
My apologies, but your sword wound is not a curse.
Well, you can leave him in the line, and they'll just push him forward if you want.
I am worried that if anyone else touches him, the curse will transfer to them.
I'm sorry. It's protocol.
I walk past the desk and I go back into the infirmary.
As soon as you try to walk past the desk and force your way back there, you hear a series of bells and alarms go off, and immediately, I need you to make... Hold on. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, I need you to make 3 wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Uh, 19, 6, and 6.
Yeah, you failed the second one. immediately your body locks up, and you hear, "Sir, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to escort you out of the infirmary. We'll take your friend, though." And you see them, like, just pull him off of you and, like, kind of, like, toss him in the line. And then, like, a couple guards come up with one of those dollies, plugs it under you, and just rolls you out. You just hear in the back of your, like, from behind you, "Thank you for coming. Have a great day." As you're rolled out of the infirmary. A minute passes and you gain your composure again as the door behind you.
I step off the dolly. I look at the guards and I go, "Be it on your head if that curse overtakes this facility." And I walk away.
Guards look at each other and they both look concerned and they head back into the infirmary.
They fucking better.
And you took the book back, you said?
Yes, I took the book back.
Now, you didn't actually pay him gold yet.
Well, he's got bigger fucking problems.
Yeah, he's got
At
bigger
this
problems, so you still have your gold. And a scroll! So...
I do.
So that's good for you.
I do. Whatever. You know, here's the thing.
Wow.
That's good.
I think I would have left the water breathing scroll because I've already copied it.
Oh, yeah, of course. You don't need it, so...
I took the spellbook back with a purpose.
Yeah.
Right, because clearly it's very unsafe, and I'm not going. Especially if a like lore librarian fucked up easily enough to like get cursed on that motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let's fucking like make sure.
I will say that
so he keeps it for good reason. I
will say he did look young. He did look young, and he looked. Okay. That's why like he looked young and he looked relatively new, which is why he's on scroll duty and not collections.
Is there anyone else in the library I could go to?
Yeah, you could head back there. You head in and they go, you know, this is the... I don't understand why we keep... Like, you see two people, you see a large, like, green-scaled dragonborn talking to a halfling in a long robe drinking coffee. And the dragonborn's like, you know, what's the point in hiring this new generation if they're just not going to show up to work or leave in the middle of their shift?
Excuse me. Your millennial caretaker has been cursed.
Who, Artius?
It is. Yes.
Oh,
he's in the infirmary.
Of course.
My apologies. It is actually directly my fault. I walk up and I hand him my all of the money I have, which is not enough for everything.
Oh.
And I go, so you know, I owed him 200 gold pieces. This is all I currently had in my possession. And I was going to barter with this, and I show him the spellbook, and I say, I now believe it to be cursed. I will be keeping it. Apologies. Please, tell me some way I can make myself whole monetarily with your organization.
You see the halfling looks up at the dragonborn, and the dragonborn looks at the book, and then looks at him and goes, you go take care of Artius. I'll deal with the book. You say the book's cursed, correct?
As far as I understand it, it seems to not affect me, as I am inorganic. To your friend, on the other hand, cursed.
Can you place it on the table, but don't touch me with it, please?
Absolutely.
All right.
I do it. Actually, can I get like a insight check just to see if this motherfucker knows what's up? Like if he looks like he knows what's up.
Absolutely.
Oof, Jesus. I got a 3 on the insight check. I go to set it on the table, and then I go, and then I lift it back up, and I go, apologies. However, one in your department has already suffered from the curse of this item. Would you mind proving your knowledge on this topic? In some degree.
Of course. And then she begins to show you like bring you to her actual office, and she shows you like a wall of accreditation, basically, like showing off like how long she's been with the WTC. She tells you like she's actually one of the heads of the library here. She's on like the board of directors with the rest of with Thorvald. She also explained, she's like, my friends call me Salty, but my name is Salus, but you can call me Salty.
She says Salus, and then I very visibly turn my head to look at her wall of degrees to make sure that's the name on the degrees.
That's the name on the degrees, absolutely.
And then I look back and I go, And then I set the book down the table like they asked previously.
It's fair. She goes, okay. And then she says, I'm going to do some protection spells, okay? On both of us. Are you amenable to that? Just to make sure.
Affirmative.
So she pulls out a couple scrolls and she casts some things on you guys, and you can feel yourself like kind of blocked a little, and like you feel yourself kind of protected. And she takes the book with like a stick and just like and opens it gently, and she looks it over and she goes, oh wow, this is written in like deep speech.
Interesting.
What do you know about eldritch gods?
I believe one of them is inside one of my companions.
I'm sorry,
Be that
what?
as it may.
Um,
It does not seem like it is my whole can of worms to open.
and he's still alive? Your friend?
I'm sorry.
Well, I
Please
mean,
repeat that.
I'm just saying if he's, are you saying he's possessed by an eldritch god, or?
Unclear. He may be an eldritch god. It is unclear.
Well, it depends. So, like, vessels are different from possession. Vessels hold a being, and once the vessel is broken, the being is usually gone. Or at least trapped. But
My apologies. Excuse me. Did I bring my companion here? And if I do, are they safe from any sort of recrimination by your department?
I mean, we're the WTC. We deal with stuff like this all the time, but
They may need to know this information. I feel it is only fair that I do not have it behind their back.
okay. Yeah. I mean, sure.
Hold that. He goes, hold that thought. And he walks out the door. And he goes and finds you, man, and brings him back.
Hey, bud. Oh, where are we going? Oh, okay.
Please follow me. We are learning.
Yay!
Human
I
gets
love learning.
Human gets pulled out of the pillow fort.
Yay!
you guys-
knowledge.
Do you guys follow suit, or do you
Truly
stay
4 in the
behind?
morning. Truly 4 in the morning.
Do you just
I
pull
think-
Human, or do you invite everyone else along as well?
Just human.
Okay.
I think DJ Dynamics like, hey, whoa, what is going on? And like kind of like
Yeah.
tries to like follow and try to figure out what's
We
up.
are learning bird person. If you wish to learn,
DJ Dynamic is my name, and learning is my game.
my apologies.
All right.
Talia's gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna stay in the pillow fort by myself. That's just sad. I'm an adult person.
What is Donald
I-
O'Donnell doing?
I'm gonna go on a shopping episode, so
All right.
I can wait, or
Okay.
I can go now.
Can you wait just a couple minutes, and then we'll get to you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you guys go back
I-
to her. Sorry.
We crash back into that room. We crash back into that room.
Yeah. About 10 minutes later, you crash back into the room. And she's like, ah, and she's like, kind of like has like two little like sticks as she's like reading the book. She's like, are these?
My intention was only to bring the vessel. However, our other companions wished to not stay in the pillow fort.
Okay.
What
Wait.
vessel? Do you have a vase or something?
So you're saying he's an actual vessel?
What?
It seems to me, based on your description.
Well, if he was possessed, we would not be standing here right now. He would be trying to commit all kinds of atrocities.
You man, have you tried to commit any atrocities that you are aware of?
No, I try my best not to.
Okay, well, I'll have to ask you a couple questions. Can you have a seat? And
Oh yeah.
she like very very gently puts her hand like on your shoulder and guides you to her large like padded red chair. As you sit down, she goes, "Okay, let me look you over. So
Okay.
do you feel any rage, anger?"
Mostly I'm told to feel rage,
Okay.
but I don't like to feel rage. I really don't like that emotion very much. Yeah.
Okay, and how do you sleep? How have you been sleeping?
Not very good. It's hard to get to sleep because every night all I hear is whispers and stuff, and me telling me to do bad things, and yeah, so not a great sleeping time.
Okay. Well, do you ever feel like you've ever do you ever feel like you are more than you?
Oh,
Like you're
absolutely.
somebody. Okay. What do you think you're? Have you ever had dreams that you're someone else or something else?
Yeah, I only have dreams I'm something else.
What does the something look like?
Well, I'm a big green guy with tentacles for a mouth. I have a fin on my head. I have big soulless eyes that if you stare too long into, you get lost. I like long walks on the beach. I have little wings and little webbed feet and hands.
Okay. What's your magic like?
So big.
Is it healing? Helping?
Ooh, no, it's more like tentacle things that come out. I also have this tattoo. And I show them my Eldritch Claw tattoo.
That's a binding claw. And they look at it, and she's like, "Huh. I know this work.
Oh,
Yeah, this is Tartarus's work."
what?
My father.
No, he's human.
Yes.
Well, I'm
yes.
human.
Oh, no. No.
I'm DJ Dynamic.
I mean, yes, you are a human, but Tartarus is human.
Yes, he is, and he is also my father.
But you're an android of some sort. What's your name? Who are you?
My name is Tartarus.
No.
TR-TR-S. Tartarus.
Well, no. Tartarus is human.
I am his heir. I contain all of his memories and arcane ability.
Okay, that makes sense. And who are you? And she points at you, Hugh.
I'm human.
No. What's your name?
Human Pearson.
I'm sorry. No, you're a human person, I know, but what is your name, son?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
She's looking. She's like, no, don't cry. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
His name is literally Hugh Man Pearson.
Well, that's not very creative at all, is it?
It's honestly a hacky bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, what were your parents thinking when they named you that?
Well, I didn't have parents.
I'm sorry?
Well, I mean, technically, my parents were the goats.
What they were? How?
Well, I mean, 3 years ago. Well, up
I'm
till
sorry,
recently.
goats. Your parents were goats.
The goats.
The titular goat.
Oh, the
My
the
parents were
group.
birds.
I feel
Your
that
parents were birds? So
My
cool.
parents was the wizard Tartarus and the concept of magic.
I feel like
That's
that.
beautiful, Tartarus.
I feel like we're getting off topic here, and I need to
I
slow
feel like
down
we're
a bit.
very on topic, actually.
I love this topic.
So, what are your parents' names? Human Pearson.
Tartarus.
No.
Chase Danger.
Okay.
Talia's leader.
You didn't learn everyone's names?
Oh,
Okay, that's
leader.
fine.
Chase kind of kept me to himself.
That makes sense. But those people didn't birth you because they're... Who birthed you?
They did.
How?
I don't know. I woke up just naked,
Oh,
surrounded by them, and I was born. And I can't remember anything
do you
before
need
that.
to talk to someone?
'cause I
Do I
was
need to
bored.
call someone? You woke up not knowing where you were and naked? You know,
Well, I mean, doesn't everyone?
Sort of like Terminator 1.
I mean, some of us are born from eggs, some of us are birthed, but none of us are that way. And that is a vessel binding tattoo, or sigil. So,
I'm a vessel. I'm not a person.
well, I mean, you are human. But
Yes, that's my name, but
well, if I break,
Now you begin to understand why I felt I needed to get my companion here for this conversation.
if you break the sigil on the arm, if you sever it from the host, one of two things could happen. One, you could release whatever was binded to you, or two, it could get rid of it. It could sort of take... By your life ending, you could end the life of this creature.
are you telling me to die right now?
No. But that's what would happen if you destroyed the sigil on your arm.
Oh, I don't want either of those.
Yeah. There are some... There are some sort of, like, shamans and stuff that can, like, kind of do some sort of, I guess, like, spiritual exorcism, but...
Why? Stop trying to fix me. I don't need to be fixed. I'm fine. Look, I'm great,
It's
guys.
agree. Wholehearted.
I'm, who needs therapy when you can push it deeper down inside?
Oh.
I heard that one all the way from over here.
That is an incorrect statement for viewers watching.
She looks at you and she goes, there is a way to get rid of this thing inside of you and keep your life. But you would need another vessel to pour it into. And you would have to destroy that vessel by putting on this sigil. And she shows it to Tartarus, him being the only one capable. Well, Tartarus and DJ dynamic, because you two are the only two capable of casting the spell. And she shows it to you, and it's a different sigil. It's like almost like the reverse of the one that Human has on them. She goes, if you place this on another vessel, I can perform a ritual to transfer it, the entity.
Charteris looks at the seal and goes, "Ah, like Naruto."
I don't know who that is.
Fair enough.
Talia's like, "Where's Donald? We should put it on him. He's the new vessel."
No, I
But
don't want this to be transferred to anybody else. It's my burden to bear.
You have to make sure if you do transfer it out of Hugh, this person here, and you transfer it to a new vessel, you will have to destroy that vessel. Otherwise, it will keep all its memories of what it is, and I don't know what will happen. I've never done this before, honestly.
What happens
I
if
thought
nothing
you said
changes?
you get this all the time.
Yeah, with smaller souls, but ancient deities, not so much.
Ah,
So,
What's a good vessel? Like, what should we look for? I mean, if Hugh wants to do this, if Hugh no longer wants to be a vessel of Cthulhu, totally up to him.
Any sort of humanoid creature, I would think. That could do it, but you would have to destroy that creature, so you would do it knowing that that creature would die.
When you say that, I'm gonna run in the opposite direction.
Tartarus looks up and he goes, "Perhaps this was what I was created for. To correct the sins of my father. I will be this instrument."
You're volunteering to be the vessel?
Yes.
You do know that if you volunteer, you will die. You will be destroyed. Your entire being will be shattered.
Let's go find a murderer and put it on them and then kill them.
I have to agree
That is
with
some
Talia.
Frank Miller bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's go put it. What else do we need to do for the ritual? Like, do we need to have? Is this something we could do like while we're in the middle of a fight, and then when someone's gonna go down, we put the mark on them and then kill them?
I can teach it to one of your spellcasters if you'd like, but it'll take a little while.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll learn the spell.
Okay. So, over a couple hours, she teaches you this spell that can place. It takes a full minute of casting time to set the sigil in place. It's 10 rounds.
Holy shit.
So 1 minute to set it in place, and to actually transfer the soul, transfer the energy from one vessel to another. So to do that, it is a 3rd level spell. It'll cost a 3rd level spell slot to do it, but it takes 1 minute, and then you can, once you kill the vessel, the energy is dispersed into the astral plane.
Okay. I am writing that down. 1 minute cast.
Yeah.
So
and
I
think
definitely
that-
just think it should be Donald. We'll wait until he's sleeping tonight. Put it on him. Stab, stab, stab. He'll never know. He's probably murdered, right?
With that, we're gonna go over to Donald O'Donnell, who is currently sitting in his giant 4-poster king-size bed with lovely drapes, cathedral ceilings, just the works. What's up, Donald?
I would like to get up and go to. I found some items that I'm specifically looking for. Now, first, I want to not metagame. So, Donald's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are all really fucking high. Like, I have intelligence of 20, wisdom of 18, charisma 19. Would I know, or would I understand that Hugh is this vessel and, like, not, maybe, obviously not what just happened.
Yeah.
But, like, we gotta kill Hugh. Like, would I...
I think, because you don't know anything that happened, but you would
Right.
gather that something is inherently wrong with Hugh-Man. Something is within him. You feel like
We have order. We found out a lot of stuff around that campfire, right?
Yeah.
That you told us.
Yeah, you remember all that stuff about the campfire. However, you don't know about the vessel thing.
Okay.
You know, you don't know the difference between the vessel and possession. You don't know whether, but you don't know whether, I would think as someone with your high of intelligence, you don't know whether killing him would release what's within him or stop what's within him.
Okay.
I think that you would
So-
be smart enough to think about that.
So then there is a specific item I would like to find. And I started sending it to you, but I didn't. So I would like to see if I could find dimensional shackles.
Oh. Okay. Let me look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen those in a while. Those are really cool, actually. Small to large size. Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah.
that is the first item I'm looking for. So I want to make sure I get that out of the way first.
You have to
before I
put
do-
it. You can get it, but it has to be put on an incapacitated creature.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can find those. I'm sure they sell them. They have them used though, so they're like a little rusted and covered in some blood, and
Hey, if they work, they work.
Yeah, it is a rare item. Because it is a DC 30 strength for them to get it off, and that is a super rare item. I would say it probably, for this, it would probably cost close to like 300 gold.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever shopkeep I'm talking to, I say, well, I don't have the gold on me, but I do have this cool little thing, and I take a, let me make sure I read what I wrote down. A pristine, beautiful, uncut diamond.
Oh. You see their eyes widen, and they go, that'll do. Yeah.
How much would you say this goes for?
500 gold.
Okay. So then while I'm there, I would want to also look for... Oh, shit. I lost it now. Gloves of Thievery are one item, but the other one is... Oh, shit. What was it? No. Okay. The Iron Bands of Bilaro, or something like that.
Okay. The Iron Bands of Galaro?
Bilaro, with a B.
Bilaro. Okay.
Mhm.
They don't have the Iron Bands of Bilaro, but they do have the Gloves of Thievery.
Okay. And how much would those go for, probably?
About 100 gold.
Okay. What else would they have here? So that we're looking at
Potions.
400.
Yeah. potions. They would have like cloaks, armor, specialty armor.
Okay.
They have they don't have scrolls here. That's in the library, like spell scrolls and stuff. But yeah, you get the picture. They also do custom custom items if you want. So if you wanted them to like enchant or make you something, they can do that, but they need time to do it.
Okay. And while we have time, I don't want to waste time. Okay. How about then? Do they have any poisons or materials that I could use to make poisons?
Yeah. They're like, okay, well, what kind of delivery system are you looking for?
Injection.
I can do arrows. I can do, just a straight up needle.
Give me a syringe, baby. Give me a syringe, baby.
All right. Okay. So, they're like, just, give me a second. And they go in the back. They come back with a syringe filled with this, like, bright greenish purplish mixture that is in a syringe and then also in a box, like, lined with velvet. The needle is about this long. They're like, okay, here you are. You can... This'll do a little bit of damage. So this is a DC 14. Write this down. Constitution save. And it on a failure, it does 3d6 poison damage, and they are under the poison condition, half as much on a successful save.
And how much did that cost?
Like 25 gold.
I want 4 of those.
You got it.
Cool. And then that's it. And I still have my money.
And you still have your money. He takes the diamond, tosses it in the air, catches it. He's like, pleasure doing business. And he, like, pockets it.
Okay. I walk out.
Okay.
I put on the gloves of thieving.
Yep.
I
I
go back in. And I say, "Oh, did you have any, special stock? I've been looking for another set of daggers."
Yeah. What kind of daggers are you looking for?
Something that stuns,
I don't have any.
paralyzes.
I don't have anything that stuns. I have daggers that do poison damage. But yeah, they would paralyze if they fail, if they're not really hardy,
Okay.
I have this one dagger. Let's see. It's a... Here, I'll show you. He takes up the dagger. He's like, see it? He tosses it in the air, catches it, and then he throws it at a target on the wall. And it sticks in the wall, and then he goes, and it right back into his hand.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. Love this baby. He kisses it, and he goes, oh, shit, and then he takes the antidote really quick. Not making that mistake again.
So how much are you looking for that?
This, probably 250.
250. Okay. Can I write you an IOU? I swear I'm good for it. Look at me.
He looks at you and he goes, make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use a non-spin down. Can I have advantage on that?
Nope.
For being a noble?
For being a very good boy. Well, you didn't say anything for you about your noble privilege. You just said, well, look at me.
That's fair. I got a nat 1.
Nat 1. He goes, sorry, bud. If I gave everyone a discount, I'd be out of business,
That's fair. That's fair.
You know, but
And I
if
said,
you
okay.
if you find the money somewhere, you know.
Oh,
back.
I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't worry.
All right. Good luck, man.
Well, you know what? Actually, let me double check my money because same as everybody else. I have 165. Could we kind of meet in the middle? I mean, I did just give you this beautiful, pristine diamond, and you know damn well you're gonna make more off that than what I just traded you for it.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
I will let you make one more persuasion check, but with disadvantage this time.
Disadvantage?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jesus fuck. Natural 20 and then 9 on the die.
Okay.
For persuasion,
Uh-huh.
that is 16.
16. That's enough. He goes, and you work for the WTC now. I've never seen you before.
Yes, I work for the WTC.
You
We
have-
just came back with this rod or whatever from some guy that stole it.
Do you
We
have-
used the tree system.
Do you have your contract on you? Like, would he carry his paperwork with him?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You show him your paperwork. He's like, oh, wow. You got a good deal with Thorvald. Even I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, when you know a guy.
All right. I'll tell you what. Your next mission, you come back here and pay for the remainder, and you have to buy an additional 100 gold worth of supplies when you come back.
Hey, sounds good to me.
All right. Good. He gives you the dagger.
And what's your name again?
My name is Compton.
Compton,
Yeah.
not Jimothy.
No, not Jimothy.
Okay.
That's my cousin. Is there anything else I can help you with, or?
No, that'll be it. That'll do.
Yeah. So the
I'm
dagger
good
you
to
got,
go.
it will, it also does, it does 2d6 poison damage. Every time it hits, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail of 10 or more, they are paralyzed. So if they fail by more than 10, they're paralyzed. The DC for it is your wisdom modifier plus 10.
Okay.
What's your wisdom modifier?
4.
Okay, then yeah, so 14. It's a DC 14. So if they get a 4 or lower, they're paralyzed. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's just 2d6. And if they fail the Constitution, they can still be under the poison condition.
Okay.
And
And it's
with-
not a pair, right? It's just a singular one.
It's just a singular one. No, wait. Nope, it is a pair.
Okay. Perfect.
And it's a bonus action to call it back.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and it's actually 1d6 damage.
Each then.
Yeah, not
Right.
1d4. It's 1d6 plus 2d6.
Oh, plus the poison.
Yeah, plus the
Ooh.
poison, which is additional 2d6.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I am just gonna wander around the town or wander around the WTC and then meet up. I did what I wanted to do, so I'm good.
Cool. So you go back to your room and you, I'm guessing you probably hear Tartarus and DJ Dynamic and Talia and Human talking. After Human, actually no, Human ran out of the room and began to run. Where did Human run to?
You just
Is he just like
Oh,
running
Tartarus
randomly,
sees-
like?
sees him running like
Does anyone go after
He's
Human
running
or?
to his room.
Dahlia will. She's got lots of speed as a monk, so she can keep up.
With
You-
him like flailing, and you can hear him like chunk, 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 chunk with his armor.
Yeah, easy enough. You catch up. You're able to finish the conversation you're having with DJ Dynamic and Tartarus, and then just right up to him.
She's like, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go back to our pillow fort.
Okay. Yeah, we going over. So like, what if I don't want to change?
Well, I mean, you don't have to. Agency is everything.
Donald, you come in and you see Talia and Human enter the room with Human crying, and as you peer into the room, you see them crawling into the pillow fort.
I also
I'm crying Iker.
I think that like on their way, Talia would like tell Tartarus and DJ Dynamic where they're going, so everybody can convene if they want.
Absolutely, you probably have plenty of time to do that. Sure. You're.
I think Tartarus will go to Donald and get him up to speed.
Okay. Yeah. So while you.
And then I don't think he'll join them with the rest.
Okay.
If Donald doesn't want to chill, I think Tartarus is gonna go somewhere else.
Okay. Cool. So you go into the pillow fort with Talia, Human, and you guys are sitting there. Anyone else joining them or no? Or is anyone else doing something else?
I think DJ Dynamic is gonna be like, I'm gonna be there in a little bit, and then go over to the jeweler.
Okay.
He wants to get his bling on.
All right.
Get it, son. Also, if perhaps you're looking for money for diamonds for Revivify, you can ask your party for help to pay for those things. So
Yeah, I have plenty of money that I was just gonna use to buy you guys things. So
Meg, you
you
are
can take all
obviously
my
someone
money.
who's played a cleric many times, I'm guessing.
no, I haven't. I've watched a lot of Critical Role.
Oh.
Yeah. Diamonds are essential.
Oh,
Diamonds
actually,
are
you know what?
party's best friend.
I didn't finish with that spell book with Sala or whatever.
Oh.
Is there anything else that we were gonna do with that?
Oh yeah.
You go back to the room and you see her still poring over it. She goes, some of this isn't in deep speech. Some of this is in infernal.
Do you need any assistance?
Do you speak infernal?
No.
I can
But
come.
No, but I am quite magic.
Me too. And then, you see her smile. She's like, comprehend languages?
Potentially. It's like searching. I don't believe I have it, but I may. I have message, which won't help, and identify, which may help, but probably won't.
She goes,
And that's it.
okay, well let me, and she puts her finger on her head and she casts it. She goes, okay, this is a lot, okay. It went from talking about an Eldritch deity to a Nine Hells deity real quick. Oh, Asmodeus, that's fun. Hate that for
That
guy.
tracks with the story we have been told.
Oh, yeah, he's not a fun guy. He mostly just wants to bring everything to his level. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that we should know about, like, here? In the WTC?
I don't recall. I personally don't recall how we ended up with this spell book. Oh, it was from the wizard that we just beat, right?
Yeah.
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 What was the circumstance as to, like, how did I realize that it was, like, an eldritch thing? It's been so long.
How did you realize it was an Eldritch? I think Hugh told you guys.
Oh, wasn't there? I wrote squid head spell. There was a squid head.
Yeah,
on
she's the one
spell
that told you it was a squid, you know, that it was Eldritch. Yeah.
Gotcha.
She goes, okay, well, lucky for us, this isn't happening yet, right? Like, you got it all under control. I mean, she looks outside, and it's blue skies out there. She's like, nothing's happening over here on this side of the globe, so you guys, you know, nothing bad's happened yet, so.
How far are we from the mountain where the goats are in that bubble?
You have no idea. You guys have no idea, because you guys kind of, traveled here, like, via teleport.
What's the name of the place we came from?
It is the Arcane Library. Are you talking about, like, the town you came from?
the town, like the region, I guess.
Well, Atlan is the land that you guys came from.
I will.
Currently, you are on the continent of Mantaria.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I just say we came here from Atlan through a portal,
Jesus, that's
and
on the other side of the world.
he looks out the window. He says, "At least on a single mountaintop, it is certainly not blue skies there."
No. I would guess it is not. From what you guys are going through and what you have with you.
Yeah, he describes the bubble and all the junk from episode 1.
You see her like nod knowingly and her face go from like listening to shocked to listening again. And then you see her look a little bit nervous and she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, that's concerning.
Especially to find such a tenuous link on another continent.
Yeah. And it's far enough away to where we don't notice it here, but close enough to where it could eventually become a problem if it's not taken care of. Is there anything I can do to help? Do you need anything? I could probably bring it up to the board.
He I think he's silent for like a while, like 30 seconds. He's very silent. He walks around the room for a second. And then he just says, "Keep that safe.
Yeah.
Only tell who you absolutely need to."
I'll put it with the other ones.
He just tilts his head, 3PO style, and is like,
Trust me.
"How many other ones? Wait,
Too
how many
many.
other ones?"
Too many. And she rolls her eyes. She's like, it's below the WTC. Safe.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
That is disconcerting. There are 5 in our party. And 5 of our mentors.
Huh. And that's where we'll leave it.
That is disgusting.
Ooh!
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I love me a good shopping episode.
Yeah. Did you guys want to shop for
Oh,
anything
man.
else before?
I did want to shop. I wanted to upgrade my sword.
All right. Well, then we won't leave it there. 1 second. We'll leave it on that in 1 second. I want to make sure everyone
That
gets
is as far as the timeline goes.
yeah.
Everything else happened before.
Now back in time, Hugh Man, what you wanted to get a sword? A new sword?
Yeah, I just want to upgrade my sword. I want it to be like plus or whatnot. We don't have to roleplay it if
Sure.
I'm just going shopping.
Yeah, it costs about to upgrade to a +1 sword, just like 75 gold.
Okay, yeah, I give them that.
Okay.
What about a +1 staff for Talia?
That'd be cheaper. Probably like 30 gold. You could probably, if you roll a persuasion check, you get it down to 20.
Okay, let's see what happens. An 11, so probably not.
Yeah. So you want to do that? You want to do a +1 staff? Okay.
Yep.
+1 staff, +1 sword. You wanted to get diamonds, correct, DJ Dynamic?
I was gonna say all the rest of my gold at 30 can go to whatever overflow DJ Dynamic needs to, if he's getting important stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I actually talk to Thorbold and see if there's a way in our contract I can like get some diamonds from him on behalf of our good work and stuff?
Okay. You go up to Thorbold and you see him sitting at his desk and he sees you filling out some forms. He's like, yes! The actual kind adventurers. What can I do for you? He smiles at you. He's like, You're looking for diamonds, you said?
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh. Well, I mean, we sell them, but you probably don't have much money considering that you just did. That's not enough for diamonds. Well,
Yeah, that's why we kind of need some, on behalf of our good job, maybe, and also saving that other dude in the other party. It would be really nice if we could, you know, get enough for a revivify, given we saved one of your own. A life for a life, perhaps.
I tell you what. If you could work in our infirmary for a couple days, you can earn these diamonds.
Do we have a couple days? Like, when the trip we were gonna have, does that leave? How long does that leave?
In 2 days' time. I will give you 1 diamond per day, along with a per diem, of course, of, let's say, 200 gold.
Sounds fair to me.
Alright. So, that's where you will be over the next couple days, is the infirmary. With that, you can also, you have an additional amount of cash where you can buy 2 additional diamonds, if you wanted, if Talia and Human are donating to your
Yeah.
cause.
I'll give you my full 40 gold and all of my platinum, my 4 platinum.
My only other thing would be healing potions.
Okay.
If we wanted
Yeah, that's probably a good idea
Okay,
too.
so you can get
Alright,
you can
so-
get 3 diamonds, and if Talia keeps their money, you can buy healing potions if you wanted. Talia,
Okay.
Yeah.
with the money.
Yeah, how
that you
many
got.
how many healing potions can I buy with?
Uh,
Also, Talia, are you giving me money for this or no?
to. Yeah, like we'll just pull our money and get
Yeah.
whatever we need, and that's fine.
okay. How much money do you have left, Talia, after the quarterstaff?
125 and 4 platinum.
Okay. Are you looking for standard or greater healing potions? Supreme is expensive, but you could get
I
1
think
Supreme, 2 greater, or 4 standard.
I think 2 greater might be the move. Can we have healers in the group? What do people think?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Um,
So you have 2 greater healer potions and 3 diamonds. Okay?
yeah. So how much does that come out to?
That wipes you out entirely.
Okay.
But
Okay,
that's
that's
pretty good. That's like
Yeah.
about, I would say, 1,200 gold and stuff that you're able to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so you walk out of the jewelry store and the potions store. Your arms just fill to the brim with like diamonds and potions, and you start packing them in your bag as you head back to the room. Anyone else? No? Okay.
That clears me out too, right?
Yeah, that clears all of
Okay,
you
cool.
out. So Donald, you said DJ Dynamic. You said you got Donald up to
That was
like,
Tartarus.
yeah. No, that was Tartarus. You got Donald up to speed, was it?
Yes.
So Donald, what would you be doing after hearing all this information?
Still prepping the same plan that I was going to do, probably. With some changes, some slight changes. I would fill Tartarus in on what I picked up. Not about the diamond that I had.
This would be before I went back
Yeah.
to talk to Stala, so I knew this going in. And I just wrap it up and I say, I have learned the spell to seal whatever is contained within human.
Well, if we need to tie him down, we can do it.
Do you want to ask the rest of us to help?
No.
Well-
You're not there.
I know,
Well,
but like,
You do know it's not him that you have to tie down. It is the, you don't have to tie anyone down to do it. It's just that Tartarus has to maintain a minute concentration on casting the spell on the other vessel that you are going to be transferring it to.
Right, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. The target
Yeah.
is who we would have to.
Right, but you would have to place the sigil on them, which requires touch.
Right.
Yeah. So either DJ Dynamic or Tartarus would have to get closer, unless any of you all can perform magic.
I cannot.
Oh. Or, human, but I don't know how that would go. So, you say that to Donald O'Donnell, you go back, you guys have that talk, and she looks at you and she goes, well...
I'm sorry, 1 second. Wait. I want to make sure that I'm like financially whole with them now that I've given them the spell.
Yeah, you're good. She
Okay,
goes,
cool.
she goes,
Then-
she goes, this is everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I am good for you. This
Yeah.
is less than I want.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna put this down with the others, the other 5. Or the other 4, and that'll make 5. Just... Whatever you do, make sure that you guys protect yourselves before you go in. Because if the spell goes wrong, someone else could become the vessel. So whatever you do, do not get interrupted. Because if you get interrupted while casting it, it will find a new vessel. Something close. And that's where we'll end it. Alright. So, yeah. So, that's the end of our game, y'all. Next week we are doing a one-shot. Stay tuned to find out what one-shot it is over the week. You can check us out on TikTok, where you will find out the information on that. The week after, we will... Actually, I know I said today was going to be the penultimate episode, but I didn't think we would spend the whole time shopping, so... next week, or the week after next, will be the penultimate episode. And then the following will be the finale of Ghosts of the Elements. Thank you all for joining us. We love you more than anything. We're so happy to be able to share this game with you. I'm happy I get to share this game with you. And we'll see you soon. Bye, nerds.
Bye.
Are we off?